So yeah, rural water districts and just rural areas across our footprint, they're challenging, right? In urban environments, you have parcels of land, the meters are very close to one another. As you get further and further out, that gap seems to get wider and wider. That means you have to have more infrastructure between water meters. It's just more challenging for the utility overall as far as leak detection and trying to figure out where their problems are. The Kamstrup system solves that.
So Iredell Water Corporation was formed in 1966. It's a nonprofit, membership-owned corporation. Many people call it, like a co-op. We serve the mostly rural areas of Iredell County, and we've got a little over 10,000 customers at this time. Our AMR system had started to fail. We had projected it to last about 16 years, and it started failing out about year 12. And started reaching out to vendors and talking about moving to a new system. I met Josh at a North Carolina Rural Water conference, and that was when I first saw Kamstrup.
We were informed by Iredell that they were starting to kick the tires on a new system. They had a legacy drive-by system with another manufacturer that was starting to reach its end of life.
We had to drive by at least once a month every meter in the whole system. And being that we've got 450 miles of area that we serve, it's a lot of driving.
They're very spread out, they're very long, and so this was a challenge.
We actually didn't think AMI would work. We just thought there was going to be too many collectors that we'd have to install and just would not work with our terrain. We're in the foothills of North Carolina. So we're here at the distribution center, and we're going to get out and check this meter in the vault now.
This site, without an external antenna, with just the stubby antenna on this 3-inch meter, is able to be read in the vault with the lids open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 11 collectors can be read from this site in this current application.
The most northern point of our system to the most southern point is about a 25-mile distance. And then, if you're going from east to west, we're about 17 miles wide. So it gives you a kind of understanding of how expansive the system is.
A lot of the value is the lack of truck rolls, right? Of being able to reduce a lot of that operations and maintenance cost of constantly having to roll out, deploying all their folks out there just to read their meters. That's a huge time suck. The partnership with Kamstrup's been incredible. For them to be able to get the reads every 3 hours significantly cuts down on the time, effort, and energy that it takes to read their meters.
We've seen increase in sales, decrease in water loss, and then reallocation of the time of our employees.
I'll just say, this was one of the cleanest projects that I've been a part of in my professional career. We ended up about 5 months ahead of schedule. We were 5% under budget. We actually got away with 12 collectors instead of the 18 we originally had talked about. We ended up adding more meters at the end of the project. I mean, everything went really well. Now our customers are seeing ROIs in 4 to 5 year range, and so now they got at least another decade of use within the network, and all that money is just revenue.
One of the biggest ROIs of any project is the relationships. And at Kamstrup, we are so thankful that we've had the chance to partner with Iredell and with Fortiline in this project.